Hello, and welcome to Nemo's Views. And something, talking about television yesterday, something sort of stirred within, if you like. And it made me realise about all the reality TV shows that we now have to endure. And there are so many reality TV shows. It is absolutely, it's off the scale. It really is. So you've got things like, I'm just looking through the list now. There's reality TV shows I've never even heard of. You've got your Pop Idol, your X Factor, The Voice. That's just three. That's to start with. X Factor, Pop Idol, The Voice. Uh, I'm looking online now. Geordie Shore, Alone, Race Across the World, The Valleys, Too Hot to Handle, Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, Clarkson's Farm, The Circle, Ready to Mingle, Survivor, MILF Manor, Hunted, The Only Way is Essex. Do yourselves a favour and avoid that. Faking It, Tempting Fortune, No Going Back, Four in a Bed, Scared of the Dark, First Dates, The Traitors, Perfect Match, The Island with Bear Grylls, X on the Beach, Rise and Fall, The Challenge UK, The Circle, Surviving Paradise, Love Island, The Biggest Loser, The 1% Club, 10,000 BC, Couples Therapy, Bake Off, The Professionals, of course, not just Bake Off, but because it got me thinking. I was watching a bit of telly yesterday before I went to work, and that thing grabbed my eye. The Great British Sewing Bee. So I'm going to guess that's no, because I've not watched it, of course. But I'm going to guess that's just a bunch of people sitting around sewing. How is that entertainment? The Great British Bake Off. A bunch of people stood in a marquee making cakes. How is that entertainment, really? I mean, that's just so dull. Impractical Jokers, which is just rubbish. Gordon Ramsay, Uncharted, Celebrity Big Brother. Now, if you think back, this whole uh, can of reality TV worms was opened by the original Big Brother. That's, I think, when the rot started. Big Brother, if you recall, was a reality show where people were locked away, isolated from the rest of the world with no outside influence, no access to the media, no access to anyone other than a group of selected, I suppose, professionals. So there's probably TV producers there, show organisers, floor runners, that sort of a thing. Locked away from, the outside world for a set amount of time, and then released back into the wild. And then, as with all these things, they just kick the granny out of it, don't they? And then it becomes a voting thing, and you phone in and you vote for your favourite person to stay. And then you've got that other one. What's that other one with the jungle? I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. Yeah, I'm a Celebrity. Interior Design Masters, Hell's Kitchen, 007 Road to a Million, SAS Who Dares Wins. Now, I've watched that and it's alright. The Trust, A Game of Greed. Are you the one? Gordon, Gino and Fred's Road Trip. Now, I've seen that and it's all passable. The Rap Game UK, Garden Rescue. What was that other one they had? With Alan Titchmarsh, Charlie Dimmock, and that other fella. Oh, I can't think what it's called now. But there was another one. Alan Titchmarsh was the main man. They'd send people away under the guise of a weekend away somewhere, and then while they was gone, they'd all steam in and refurb their garden. The Traitors, Glow Up, Britain's Next Makeup Star, Selling Sunset, Drama Queens, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Then you've got all these the Real Housewives of Orange County and the Real Housewives of Coconut Beach and the Real Housewives of LA and the Real Housewives of some town you've never heard of or care about, you know. And it's just outrageous. It's so many. Geordie Shore, Clarkson's Farm. Now, if you've not watched Clarkson's Farm, it's on Prime. do yourselves a favour and have a look at Clarkson's Farm. Yes, it is reality TV, but I think it's about the only one worth watching. Jeremy Clarkson, well-known British TV maker and writer and, presenter, whatever. And he's bought a farm, and he's become a farmer, and he's highlighting how hard it is to be a farmer. And farming in the UK with all the forms and the nonsense that they have to go through, and how he can't even get dirt from his own farm to use on his own farm without filling in a form. And it is all right in that respect. It's none of this. I mean, yes, there are stuff that's just for laughs, but there is a very serious side to it as well. And then you've got RuPaul's Drag Race. My daughter used to watch that. Which, it's just a bunch of people. It's just yet more. I mean, you don't have to phone in or any of that nonsense. It's nothing like that. But you'll get people that'll be on there judging. And what I don't understand about RuPaul's Drag Race, I've sat there while my daughter's been watching it, and the judges will say something that's about as funny as a children's cancer hospital burning down. And the other guests will sort of laugh and chuckle like it's the funniest thing anyone's ever said. They'll laugh like Jack D has just walked in. Do you know what I mean? And started speaking. No, it's not that funny. It's about as funny as being kicked in the plums. You know what that person just said. But it's by the by. It's by the by. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't understand it. But there's far too many reality TV shows on the telly. Come Dine With Me. I've watched that as well. Just people going around someone's house for dinner. And then the other guests will wander around the person's house, rummaging through their knicker drawer and all that sort of thing. Very, you've got to really be into it, I suppose. But there we are. There we are. That is just another one of Nemo's views, such as it is. The state of TV today. There's nothing really sort of interesting to watch, is there? Not when you've got nonsense like that going on. And then they put it in the papers, didn't they? The Great British Bake Off, and you've got that. What was that woman's name? Mary Berry, talking about soggy bottoms, like it's the funniest thing anyone's ever heard of. Mary Berry says soggy, but oh, you've got a soggy bottom there, and everybody's chuckling and thinking it's Jack D worthy comedy, and I'm afraid it's just simply the opposite of that. So there we go. That is another one of Nemo's views. If you've stuck with it this long, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.